orientation I wanted, but that's how it's gonna have to go. So I'm live on two platforms. I'm doing YouTuber and I'm doing It's a Scam YouTube. Anyway, so let me do, I usually do it the opposite way, which I do the hardest part first. I'm gonna do the easier part first. So what I have here is, these are vertical gardens. The vertical gardens, you can stack them, as you see here. They're already stacked. Now, mind you, you don't have to unstack them nor to load them. I'm gonna demonstrate that. But right now, what I have here is, these are tomatoes that we had for a salad, and they're not good anymore. But the seeds are still viable. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bust these open by hand. Just bust it open. And that's two different places. I just put that, bust it open. I'm gonna push that into the soil by hand. This is a different type of tomato. Let's squeeze it. Just bust it open. Put it in there. Now, mind you, I might have to transfer a lot of these. And let's do the other kind, which is this red kind right here. He's kind of big. So what I'm gonna do is bust it open and put it right here. Now, all I'm gonna do is, oh, I forgot my spade. Not afraid to get my hands dirty. I could do it by hand, but since I'm gonna be doing multiple things, I'm gonna use spade. So the spade, I'm just gonna just put these down into the soil. Now, that's gonna provide some nutrients. The rest of these are gonna go into my compost. So they'll take hold, they'll start growing. Matter of fact, this is the first thing I've ever grown in my life. Hold on one second. I think I put another variety of seeds over there. But yeah, this is going directly into the soil. It's not scripted. I'm just doing this live. Just making sure I can show and prove that not only can it be done, I'm doing it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take another one of these tomatoes here and hit this side. So now I'm going to have two different tomatoes on one side. And I'm going to push that in. Oh, you can't really see it on that. Let me move this out the way. In a moment, I'll be dealing with those. So, there's two different varieties of tomato on this side. So, I'm going to have to remember that. Because I haven't been doing labels. It's all going to grow. So, I'll be able to identify what is what when it starts to grow. And there you go. So now, with these stack right here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to take this. These are empty. They just have, soil in them. I'll stack them right on top of that. Just like that. Really simple. Boom. So now, I went and I got this from Amazon. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with these. Not quite too different, but I got these. This is a whole kit. You can put it on your container. What I'm going to do instead of putting them in these, I'm going to actually use this soil on top of this. So there's three of them. So I'm going to do it. I have three different things here. I think I'm going to start with the mint. I love mint. See, I love mint. Mint will take over a lot of stuff. So I have mint, cilantro, and this says Italian basil seeds. So there's royal basil. There's a whole bunch of different types of basil, but like I think those would be in the middle, and then I'll have the cilantro on top. So here's what I'm gonna do: bottom, middle, top. So the mint is gonna go. It's supposed to have a tear tab here. Hand's a little wet. There are seeds in here. So above? I don't know. You'll probably be able to see it in the video. This is what these mint seeds look like. This is what the mint seeds look like. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm probably gonna do like 3 or 4 per side. So I got like three of these right here. So I'm gonna drop those in. That's like 5 of them. There's one. Oh, goodness. So I just did right there. I spilled them. So, little technique. You just wet your hand, wet your finger, pick it up with your finger, like that. And I'm just going to put them, sprinkle them in. And as you see, I'm not counting. I'm just throwing them in there. Oops. That was the wrong thing. Anyway, well, I'll have mint in the bottom too. But now let me spin it. And that's all I'm doing, because I'm just putting some seeds. Throwing some seeds in there. Alright, so there's some seeds left. I most likely am going to put these out in the grass somewhere, and they actually, like, you know, they propagate themselves. They go all over the place. So what I'm doing different here with these 3 that's going on top, I'm going to actually use this soil. So there's soil in here. This is what you're supposed to grow it in. This is what was provided. So all I'm going to do is throw it on top. That is it. Just like a little bit. Flatten it in my hand, I guess. All it is dirt. Soil. Gone. So now, next, I said, I'm going to do the Italian basil. So Italian basil is supposed to have its own ripcord part right here. This one actually worked better than that last one. Oh well, whatever. So I like to show what they look like, show what the seeds look like. Come on. Get enough room so they can slide out. Live, people, we're live. And there we go, okay. Good enough. That's what I was afraid of. Alright. They look similar. This is what these seeds look like. These are basil, Italian basil seeds. Italian basil seeds. So, again, here's roughly, I throw maybe 4 or 5, whatever, in each side. All right. And they're not coming out like I'd like them to. And that one in between my fingers. Oh, there you go. All right, so that's like 4 seeds. Going back here. And into the last one. Which is right over there. C. Yeah, it's definitely in there. So, oh. That's 2 seeds. It's about 4 seeds. Just throw some in there. So about 4 of these seeds. I'm gonna drop them right ahead. All right, and there you go. So all I'm gonna do now, take this soil, toss it right on top. As you can see, the soil is still wet because I just mixed up some, and this soil here that came with it is going right on top of it. I'm not packing it. Do not pack your soil. You don't have to. Going nice and loose. And when you water, it's gonna settle anyway, so that's how that goes. That's all. Don't pack it, you just flatten it out a little bit. Boom. Last one. Cilantro. I love cilantro. Is cilantro coriander too? Like one is the seed and one is the whatever. One of those. There are 2 things that have the same origin. They're just called different depending on what you're using. These seeds are a lot different. This looks like coriander. So cilantro seeds are coriander. Oh, we're gonna drop those in there. 1, 2, 3. I just do 3. It doesn't look like there's as many in this. Now some of these seeds look actually cracked, and I don't know if they're actually gonna grow since they're cracked. So I'm gonna put them in the soil anyway. Because if nothing else, they will also be fertilizer. So about 3 of these, 1, 2. And these are just pieces, so don't know. And one more game. Right on top. And there you go. This is very simple procedure. I didn't pay too much for the vertical garden, but hey, listen, you don't need to be rich in order to do this. Matter of fact, more people who have limited resources should create their own. So I'm doing that by demonstration. And that's it. That's all we're doing for today. That job completed. And what I'm going to be doing with these these tomatoes that I'm not going to be using, I'm going to throw them in. I have this thing over here, and I'm going to just throw these into that. So I'll spin this around. See that? Right there, that yellow container, yellow top container. I'm spinning around my other device. The yellow top container right there. I'm just taking these old tomatoes. I shake it. That's it. So, to end here, let's make sure that I have it in the right position. Cool. So, that's it. My tier system, my vertical system will get watered, and we'll watch these grow. That's it. To adjust this, big, and on both sides.